everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and I have some quick tips to share with you on taking care of your beautiful, amazing liver. Now, this is an organ that many people in the health field and nutrition field, and even in the herbal field, believe is one of your most important organs. It's responsible for so many important functions. So one of its jobs is to filter the blood and remove toxins and old red blood cells. It also produces bile, which is the substance, the fluid that's responsible for breaking down the food that you eat. So think about how important that is. It also regulates blood clotting, immune responses, and it regulates the glucose levels in our blood. So all of those things are massively important. And if you think about all of the foods that we eat, all of the things that we drink, our liver basically filters and protects us, and it's a pretty resilient organ until it's not, right? In fact, one of the biggest problems in our modern society, health problems, is like chronic fatty liver disease. And you don't have to just get this from drinking too much alcohol. You can get this from eating the wrong foods and not having the right lifestyle that's going to protect your liver, because it is something that works so hard for you. And there's a few key things that are pretty simple that you can do to help protect your liver. So one of the things is to eat foods that are naturally high in levels of antioxidants, things like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, goji berries. There's a little bit of a theme there with berries, right? Those are super high in antioxidants. Things like green tea, and believe it or not, even coffee, coffee that is decaffeinated coffee, every once in a while, they've actually found that coffee drinkers have a more healthy liver. Now, you need to be really careful with coffee because it can mess up your sleep patterns if you're doing caffeine. So just take the antioxidant properties of coffee, and if you're susceptible or you're sensitive to caffeine, then maybe enjoy a cup of coffee decaffeinated on a regular basis. If you don't like the taste of coffee, then go for green tea. My favorite is yerba mate. It's something I drink every single day. So you also want to have healthy fats in your diet, like avocados, nuts, flax seeds. Salmon has really healthy fats. And stay away from the bad fats like margarine, donuts, fried foods, things that are just saturated fats that are just not good for you. Even processed meats can be really hard and damaging on your liver. So you want to add things, avocados, nuts, olive oil, salmon, things like that. So you also want to avoid foods that cause inflammation, which is not just bad for your liver, but it's bad for almost all of the systems and organs in your body. Things like high sugar drinks, processed meats, and then add things that help reduce inflammation like oatmeal, nuts and apples. Things that are high in fiber are really good for reducing inflammation in your body. Limit alcohol, that one is a given, right? That one is something we all know, and something that I think that if we're really aware of all of the things that alcohol does to our body, it's a neurotoxin. It's just not good for us. So moderation is something that is really important when it comes to alcohol. Exercise daily. So this, again, is something that's not just good for your liver, but it's good for all of the systems in your body. And you might not realize it, but exercise is actually really good for keeping fatty liver disease at bay. I mean, exercise is just something we all know we should be doing, and there's just a million reasons why. Taking care of your liver is one of them. Also, be aware of over-the-counter medications. Things like Tylenol and ibuprofen and things that we just pop so easy are really, really tough on your liver. And I think we just need to be really strategic about, when we're taking things for pain management. Go for the natural things first, things like turmeric and CBD and even cat's claw. Those are my favorites to go after inflammation and pain, where you don't have to worry about them being super hard on your liver. In fact, your liver, those nourish your liver. The turmeric is high in antioxidants, as is CBD is also very good for your liver. So if you can swap out some of these normal things that you're used to taking, like I said, popping Advil, Tylenol, ibuprofen, really work on swapping those out to reduce inflammation if that's something that you're chronically working on. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about is, of course, herbal nourishment and supplements. We have a beautiful product called Liver Love. We've had this out for probably 5 or 6 years, maybe longer. This is a capsule product, and it goes through the digestive process on purpose, because the herbs, once they go into your stomach and that veggie cap dissolves, then your liver produces bile to help digest and break down those beautiful herbs that are going to actually help nourish your liver and your gallbladder as well. So the herbs that are in our Liver Love, and I have my little cheat sheet here, because sometimes when I rattle off a list of all the herbs that are in some of our formulas, I'll forget one. So there are some beautiful herbs in here. We've got milk thistle, chonkapiedra, dandelion root, chicory root, turmeric, peppermint, yellow dock, schizandra, and barberry. Okay, these herbs all together are absolutely amazing. Now, there's a couple of tips that I would suggest that if you want to take care of your liver and nourish it on a high level, depending on what lifestyle you've got dialed in. So if you've got a clean lifestyle, you don't drink alcohol, or you drink very minimal alcohol, then doing a liver cleanse or doing something like the Liver Love would be good to do once or twice a year. You don't need to do it all the time. Once or twice a year, perfectly fine. Go through one bottle. One bottle lasts you 1 month, and it's just a really nice way to give your liver the acknowledgement it needs for the hard work that it does for you. Now, the second tip on this is if you drink 2 or 3 drinks a week, wine, beer, whatever alcohol you drink, and maybe you eat some fats that are not good for you, maybe your lifestyle isn't as clean as you'd like, but you're working on it, and you've got some of these things dialed in, once a quarter is usually a good idea. So like every 3 months, or even every 4 months. So 3 to 4 times a year. If you're working on your lifestyle, you drink on a kind of regular basis, maybe not every night, but 3 or 4 times a week, then adding Liver Love to your routine every 3 months is a really, really good idea. And then focus on getting those lifestyle factors clicked in so that you can do Liver Love or a liver support herbal supplement maybe once a year instead of every 3 months. And then the final one is if you are someone who drinks every night, you don't eat super clean, you don't have a lot of fiber, maybe you really want to start working on these things, but you just haven't started dialing that in yet. Or maybe you're going into a season where it's a holiday season and you're going to be drinking every day, you're going to be drinking more than you normally would, then you can actually add a product like Liver Love to your daily supplement routine. This is something that you can just add 2 capsules either once or twice a day, and this would be something that would just be a lovely part of your supplement routine while you're working on the lifestyle factors. Now, this should not be a reason for you to eat bad or drink too much alcohol by taking a supplement like this. This is just a reminder to really take care of your liver by getting these other lifestyle factors clicked in. And please know that all of the information that I share with you is not meant to be medical advice. I'm not a doctor. This is just from my experience and my own opinion on how I've personally been taking care of myself and how I've been taking care of my liver. So let me know if you have any questions. This is a beautiful thing to have in your arsenal for protecting that amazing, hardworking liver. So again, thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. If you're not subscribed, please do. And we will see you in the next one.